Hi, Zach Ginn, Flip with Rick here. So welcome to part 2 of our 4-part series on a wholesale we did in Florida. So part 1 was all about me talking to the seller and getting the deal. And this part will be about how I virtually bridged the gap between buying it and selling her fears. So her big issue was me paying the property taxes. It was over 10 grand, I believe, in taxes, which is pretty tough. It stressed her out. You know, she just wanted to sell it quick, fast. She had to move. So laying here like George Costanza. But so what we did was, I never actually saw the property. This property is about an hour from where I live, and I guess I'm lazy. And I just thought I could use my time better for something else. So what I did was I had a contractor that I knew, trusted friend, come to the property. I told her that one of my partners was going by and inspecting the property, and she wondered, why not you? You're buying the house. I said, he's one of my partners, trusted friend. So he goes there, takes pictures, takes like, I don't know, 100, 120 pictures. That's what I make. I'm paying $50 to do it. He lives up here. And he did a detailed inspection of the property. I saw it. Everything looked good. I knew the water heater needed some work. She's a smoker. But that was really, the house wasn't in dire needs. Oh my gosh. We got a crazy frog just going near me. So after that, I started bridging the gap, talking to her every single week, talking about the closing. She had her closing date. Let's see if I can put this down right here. All right, so she had the closing date, and so we were ready to go for the closing. So the first time I met her, I actually drove up here, and we had the closing. So I had all the paperwork. You know, our title company, like 5 frogs here, sorry. So the title company is about 30 minutes south of her. She didn't want to drive that far. So, you know, I came up here, got all the paperwork and the documents. I'll include them later. But so I made her sign all the documents from the title company. If it's a wholesale, you know, it's completely different, but this was a wholesale, and this 4-part series is all about wholetailing the properties. So the other thing I did was I had her sign everything, you know, and the problem was she needed like 5 days after her closing because she was buying another house far away. So what we did was we held about 15-20 grand back, and she was giving us such a smoking price, and she knew it. She just wanted certainty in her life. So what happened was we held 20 grand back till she moved out, and we cut the price by like a grand or two, and she moved out, and voila, here I am. So that's really the process of the in-between, especially when you're doing something virtually, you know, an hour or two away, going back and forth just to inspect the property and the appointment. I got it all done on the phone. You saw that in the first video. So that's how we did it. So right now I'm going to break down the closing documents, you know, just for your knowledge. If you don't know much about real estate investing and you want to know how wholesale would work on a cash transaction, I have an amazing title company, and they made it as easy as possible. Some things you really need is you need your ID, you need a mobile notary if you're going to do it by yourself up here, and you're going to need their information, you know, social security number, everything like that, all confidential. So let me do a breakdown right now of the closing with her when I drove all the way up here with my paperwork. Funny story, the first thing that the seller said when she saw me was, "Wow, you're really young." And I get that all the time, and it doesn't tick me off too much, but it definitely doesn't make me excited. But you know, I'm getting a good deal on this. So next video is going to be part 3, is where I'm going to break down the rehab process. You know, it can be a $4 grand budget. So that'll be next vid. Thanks. Zach Ginn, Flip with Rick. Like and subscribe.